What's going on, Billboarders? We are back again. Do not check your set. Do not adjust your dial. This is not deja vu. We're back here again with Hardwell. Dude, what is going on?
Everything's okay, man. Busy touring, but it's good to be back in Asia.
We're at Road to Ultra Hong Kong. This weekend is a little bit of Ultra insanity, and you've always been tied to the Ultra family. You've performed at Ultra in Miami. You've done all of this stuff around the world. This sounds insane. How are you handling, 4 cities over 4 days?
Exactly, yeah. We're doing 4 Ultra music festivals now in 4 days, and we did Bali, Manila, and now we're in Hong Kong. Tomorrow we do Japan. As you mentioned, man, I've always been a part of the Ultra family, and they always supported me since the very first beginning. So I'm really happy to be here, and being back here in China, I always have a great time here. So I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to the show.
It's been about 6 months since we last saw each other. Last time was at Club Cubic in Macau. Talk to me a little about the last 6 months. What's been going on, and what stands out to you?
Well, the last 6 months is basically a lot of touring for me. I had a really busy summer schedule, a lot of festivals, a lot of club shows. Besides that, I've never released that much music as I did in the last 6 months. We did 2 Hardwell and Friends EPs. I released over 12 tracks in the last 6 months, and besides that, my new compilation is finished. It's coming out in a couple of weeks. Revealed Volume 8. So yeah,
which is exciting.
Really exciting. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Tell me a little bit about what you're doing with those EPs and what the idea is behind it all.
Well, first of all, it's a Hardwell and Friends EP, and I love to work with upcoming guys. I always love to share my studio time with other guys, because it's such an inspiration for me to see everybody's workflow, and when you have a connection with a certain artist, it really works. And I think the EP is the perfect example of that. Well, as a music lover myself, I like to listen to reggae. I like to listen to hardstyle music, and the EPs are basically like reflection of my personal music taste.
Well, so you and I have talked about this before. You've taken your music all over the map. Is this a direction we're going to start seeing, where you're going to start exploring new avenues, stuff outside of the traditional, what we might call EDM and dance music?
Well, I will always be an EDM artist, and I'm still gonna release like all my festival stuff and my club bangers. But yeah, as a producer, I think it's a lot of fun in the studio to mess around with different music styles. So yeah, I would definitely say that I'm gonna release different stuff as well in the future. But don't get me wrong, I'm not changing any directions as Hardwell. Like, I will keep playing like the big room EDM stuff. You know me.
Just take your bottom like badam badam, badam badam, me say badam badam. Just take your bottom like badam badam. Y'all relax and wine.
One thing I want to talk about, you mentioned touring. You've been doing a lot of it, but something that happened that some people know about, some people don't, is private planes once in a while do break down.
Exactly.
And sometimes your friends are the heroes you need. So
Yep.
tell me a little bit about how much you love Afrojack.
Well, yeah, my plane broke down, and then we played Ultra Croatia, Ultra Europe, and then when we took off, my plane broke down, and Afrojack was about to take off at the same moment. So yeah, the moment I made an emergency landing, I jumped in his plane, and we flew on to his next gig.
And there was a great shot of you on his shoulders. And people who don't know this, Afrojack is like 6'9".
Yeah,
he's
6'9".
a massive dude.
I'm like a really tiny guy, and
That must have been terrifying.
He's like a monster, so yeah.
You, Armin van Buuren, AMF. It's going to be a big thing. I mean, this is crazy. And we've gotten a little taste of it so far. You guys played on the top of a tower, basically,
Yeah.
to a whole crowd. Tell me a little bit about what we can expect from that and how it came to be.
Well, Armin and I have been friends for such a long time, and we wanted to do something different during the Amsterdam Dance Event. And the closing of the Amsterdam Dance Event is always like a big festival called Amsterdam Music Festival. And so we discussed actually to do like a back-to-back set, but we're not gonna play my hit records and his hit records. We're gonna make a complete mashup out of this set, and we're gonna play a lot of new edits. Obviously, our collab Off the Hook. So it's gonna be a new show. Like, it's not that we simply gonna drop records after each other. We definitely gonna prepare a new show with new music and new crazy mashups.
We're going to have to wrap this up. Before we do, what's the plan for the future? What's going on next?
Well, as I mentioned, the Revealed Volume 8 compilation is coming out real soon with a lot of new great music, including my new collab with Afrojack, my collab with Cashmere. So even besides the Hardwell and Friends EP, expect even more new music on the CD. I'm working on a new single, which is set to release by the end of the year. Besides that, like, I'm actually going on vacation after 2 shows, so
it sounds like you've earned it.
Yeah.
It's been a long road, eh?
It's been a long road this year, so I'm definitely looking forward to the vacation.
Well, I hope you enjoy your rest.
Thank you.
Get some energy back, and dude, it's always a pleasure. It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
Now is when winning.